This is very exciting. How many years has Game of Thrones been on? This is season 6 we're in?
Yeah.
And Kevin, until last night, you had seen how many episodes?
0.
All right. And now you have seen how many?
1.
So you are 1 ahead of me. How about you, Allie?
I watched 1.5 episodes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not for you?
I was told that the ones I watched were extremely boring, and I concur.
Did you see The Red Wedding?
No.
That's the one you need to watch, and that's the best.
I feel like there's a lot of a variation between stuff not happening for episode after episode, and then a lot of stuff happening.
Well, here, let me break it down.
Okay, hold on.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, we're in our 7th season. I was wrong. Not 6th, 7th season. Yes.
Good.
And up to now, they stretched it out. They stretched out the books.
Right.
Yes. And they stretched out the books, so there was episodes where it was a lot of dialogue and not very much action. Mm-hmm. But now, since it's all wrapping up, and we only have, I think, the season finale and then 6 more episodes next season, and then it's done.
So there's only 1 more episode this season?
Correct. And
so it's a good time for you to jump in, Kevin.
It is. Because, honestly.
I'm not joking when I say last night was great. Mm-hmm. And if every episode was like that, I'm way in.
Yeah, I think now to the end, they're all going to be like that because they have so much to cover.
It kind of sounds like you are talking about a lot of folks with complaints with The Walking Dead in recent seasons, is that there are so many episodes that just seem like filler in between exciting things happening. And you have to be really invested in those characters to really kind of get through those episodes.
Listen, it's not so much filler because there's a lot of dialogue, and the dialogue means something. But if to a person like Kevin who wants to see the action and is not really following along,
last night was great.
Yeah, you're not going to be like, oh, okay, I get it now.
So, Kevin, when you're jumping on board a show that's been on, and now it's in its 7th season,
right?
Says you don't know who any of the characters are.
I mean, I sort of do.
Really? Because I wouldn't. Like, I don't know who's good. I don't know who's bad. I don't know who we're rooting for. I don't know what the history is between them. I don't know why it's significant they're together. So I would be really lost. So if you're going to bring me up to speed,
right? That's what's going to happen.
Then I'm delighted.
I'm bringing you up to speed.
Spoiler alert.
We are going to talk about spoilers, though, major spoilers, and I imagine series spoilers, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was huge last night.
Right.
So if you haven't watched this last night's episode, please turn down the radio.
So they start by saying previously on Game of Thrones, and then they show a guy looking into a fire, and then another guy says, "Hey, what do you see in the fire?" And this guy answers,
"Again, look into the flames. What do you see?"
"There's a mountain. Looks like an arrowhead. The dead are marching past. Thousands of them."
Cersei thinks the army of the dead is nothing but a story. What if we prove her wrong? Bring one of these things down to King's Landing and show her the truth.
All right, so this guy
the
in
Hound.
A fire sees Walking Dead zombie warriors.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the Hound, and that was the Lord of Light people showing them that the Lord of Light exists and is real, and he saw the visions.
Okay,
and made him a believer.
All right, fine. So then,
are these the White Walkers I've read about?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
But the beautiful long-haired, white-haired would-be queen doesn't believe in it, so they say we got to go bring one back.
Is she the one that rides dragons?
Yeah, the mother
I like
of dragons.
Her.
Yes.
I like her.
Then Beautiful Ginger Sisters finds a note proving that Beautiful Ginger betrayed her dad and tells a long story about learning to shoot a bow and an arrow, and she shot 50 times, and her dad was watching, and he clapped. That was dull.
Oh, dude, that was so good. That was Arya Stark and Sansa Stark.
Right.
Which are, dude, that was such a sad moment because the sisters haven't seen each other for so long, since season 1. So
why did little sister want to kill big sister?
She didn't want to kill her, but she was just letting her know.
Why is she a dick?
She was just letting her know that she trained and to be, to use the faces and become a no-name person, and that she could take her face and become her. Just a little threat. Just letting her know that she could do that.
All right, so then they cut back out to the guys who are still walking in the snow, and they're trying to find the zombie warriors.
White Walkers.
Mm-hmm. And they see a bear. And they say, do bears have blue eyes? And it's a freaking zombie dead bear that attacks them.
Yeah.
It attacks them. So they kill the zombie bear.
How do you kill a zombie bear?
Fire.
The guy with
fire,
lights
Valerian.
his sword on fire?
Yeah, Valerian steel and
he just
fire.
puts his hand on his sword and then goes
Good to know.
on fire.
Okay.
and then he kills it.
Yeah.
And they kill it. But then But then the skeleton walker warrior guys are coming behind the bear.
Oh, sure.
And then they have to fight all of those guys.
Okay.
And there's a white light lord that's sitting on a horse, and he's the guy that supposedly turned them all into zombie warriors.
He's the Night King, yeah.
Is the horse a zombie as well?
They're all zombies.
Okay.
They're all
horse
dead.
is a zombie?
They're
I didn't
all
get
dead.
that. Okay,
Oh, yeah. They're all dead.
Okay. All right. So then they end up fighting, and they fight a whole bunch of warriors, and when they kill one of the skeleton zombie white warriors, about 10 of them fall down.
Oh.
So they're like, oh, I see.
They learned something.
Maybe this guy created those zombies, so if you just kill the leader, then the rest of them will die.
Okay.
When you killed the White Walker, almost all the dead that followed it fell. Why? Maybe he was the one who turned them. We can go for the walkers. No. There's another. Killed him. He turned them all.
And then they don't do that at all, by the way.
It's
hard. Then they don't do anything about that guy on the horse.
Can I jump in with dumb guy question?
Yes.
Guy who hasn't seen the show guy. Is every line of dialogue on the show
Just with those guys, because
like
they've been
the most important thing that's ever
just
been
with those guys, because they've seen some stuff, dude.
Right?
They've been through it.
They've seen some
Yeah.
stuff, dude.
Right. I didn't know there were zombies on this show at all. This is stunning to me.
I didn't either.
Is this new, Dave? Is this new, the zombies?
No, this is the whole. Remember the whole tagline of "Winter's coming." This
Uh-huh.
is the dark winter. This is what's happened. This is what the prophecy was talking about.
So let me just wrap it up then, because I know we're going long. So then a guy throws a snowball at a no-jaw skeleton, and then that skeleton starts to attack, and then all of them attack, and then they start fighting, and just when all is lost, beautiful white-haired would-be
Khaleesi,
queen comes in on her dragons,
sweet.
breathing fire, killing all of them, and melting the ice, and they all fall into the water, and everything is great.
Yeah.
And then
The end.
And this is
Spoiler alert.
so. Then the king, the White King,
the Night King,
the Night King, takes his sword made out of ice.
Ice, yeah.
Okay, and he throws it, and he hits one of the dragons,
Oh, no.
and the dragon. It's hurt. And it falls.
pretty much on fire.
And it falls into the water. And the dragon is dead.
Oh, now I'm sad.
Was
And then
she on it? Was the lady on it?
No, this is one of
there's
three.
multiple dragons.
Oh, my God.
The one she was on, she got away
Okay,
on.
okay.
But this one goes under water ice. And then the last scene,
Spoiler alert.
there's guys dragging the dragon out. And then the king of the Lord of the Whiteness,
The Night King, yeah.
touches the dragon, and it opens its eyes, and it's a blue-eyed zombie
He made it
dragon.
He made it a zombie?
Yes!
It's the Ice Dragon.
So now he could literally fly over the walls and attack people.
Oh, no.
It's a zombie dragon. It's so good.
Next week, season finale.
And that's my review.